Alrighty, I think we're live. Yeah, we be live now, Shamo. Okay, we are on session number 18, I think. Yeah, session number 18 of my 100,000 hands at NL2. This will be a very short session. Probably playing around 500 hands, which will be about an hour, maybe a little less. I may play more. But the aim is to play an hour, 500 hands, whichever comes first. Excuse me. Just wetting the old whistle. Because I haven't played in a few weeks, so just gonna do a short session to dip my toes back in the water. Before we crack on with some longer sessions, probably tomorrow, and then throughout the week. Towards the end of the week. Anyways, without further ado, let's get the first table up. 1 cent, 2 cent snap tables on 888. 86 players in the pool at the moment, which is plenty. That means the action is good today. Right, there we are with the first table. Pocket jacks to kick things off. Versus a low jack open who is short. We're going to squeeze and look to get it in. Alright, looks like we're probably going to be all in here against this very, very short stack. No club, no four. That'll do. We win the first pot of the day. Alright, while we wait for the next hand, let's get the next table up. Folding queen 7. And table number 3. Why the hell is it a smack bang in the middle? I don't know. Queen jack. We will call in the big blind. Let's get this put over here. There we go. That's about right. Jack queen. We're going to float some. Half pot. Yeah. I'm not sure that float is good, but backdoor straight draw, backdoor nut straight draw, backdoor almost second nut flush draw. And even though it's a small bet, we're drawing to nothing now. Let's get rid. Ace 2 is folding. Queen 10 suited. Going to play this probably. And 7 deuces to fold. Not a great flop for my pocket fives. Queen 5 suited folding to a 3-bet. See if we can get to showdown with these fives. I don't think 3-betting is good against a short stack. Calling's fine. It's such a small bet. We're going to have to float this with some... Oh, too short, we're not drawing to enough. This is one of those where I'm never ahead. I might have to go raise this up as a bluff. Yay! What's good? King Jack, I've gone for a check call. Could definitely bet it, it's such a dry flop. But I was kind of looking at the other tables and thought, oh, do you know what, I'll throw a little check in to save me having to think about what I'd do to a raise, etc. Now we're in a nice, easy check call down. He's not going to bet too many 10s here. Bearing in mind we're going to have some 10s now, so factor that into our play. And I'm going to check here. Now he's going to have some ace jacks, which he does. So fortunately we paid not too much. Nine's checking on the flop. I'll be calling a bet. Especially a small bet like that. And nines with a heart, I'd probably call a bet on the river. Nines without a heart. Gonna have some tens. I think this is one where just because of the price I have to call. And he has a boat. Regular size bet I'm just folding, but that bet size I don't think I can. Kings I'm going to 3-bet of course from the small blind. Getting a good price to call in position here. Flop a gut shot on a paired board with nothing, no flush draws. For me, that is. So I don't think, I mean, it's a very good price. But we're not always good. So I think if I have 10 of clubs, I could call 10 of diamonds, of course. I just have better than this gut shot, I think. You may have noticed that I open folded ace king there. That was obviously a mistake. And not one that should have happened because the time bank should have kicked in. One of the issues with this site is that the time bank is a little... what's the word? Shit. A7 suited, I'm just going to fold. You could argue I get a price, but... Queen 6, I think this is a nice bluff on this board. Plenty of turns we can barrel with, and we are drawing to the effective nuts with the 4. Yeah, the time bank doesn't seem to kick in. Even though it's set, all the settings are set up right, so that it should always kick in no matter what. But it doesn't. Sometimes it does. Sometimes it doesn't. Right, should I bring the results onto the screen? I don't really see the point. Yeah, I don't really see the point. We'll leave the screen as it is. Ace 8 suited and ace jack, I'm going to open. First, a button 3 bet. It's a slightly bigger one, but I'm going to call. Fold the ace jack. Obviously not folding any aces on this board at this stage. Checking down, hoping we're good. We're going to fold here. Nice. Betting for a little value on the turn. Take it down. Three bet ace jack suited, take it down. Pocket fives, calling versus a Small blind open in the big blind. I don't have too many value bets. So I'm going to bet my fives. This may seem like a strange line to take, but I'm betting for value. Fours. It's like one of my weakest pairs. Obviously one of my weakest pairs. And I wouldn't call a 3-bet with them most of the time, so I'm going to fold. And his range is stronger than a standard 3-bet, I feel. He's like cold 4-betting, so it's not quite a cold 4-bet, but basically. And Jack 10 of hearts. Can we bet all our backdoor straight draws in the cutoff? I don't think we can. I think this is one we can check fold. Such an annoying price, but whatever. Not sure what the answer is there. Queen deuce fold, ace 10, we're opening the cutoff. 9-5 off, fold. Pocket eights open. Folding ace 10 to the 3-bet. Pocket eights, we're going to call this very small bet on the turn. We do also have a gut shot to the effective nuts. King 9 of isolated. I flopped the gut shot with the backdoor flush draw, so I see no reason not to continue betting. Eights are looking to get to showdown. And we're good. Okay, we turn the double gutter with the flush draw, so we're going to continue betting. I just need to eye up the bet size. 20, 70. Bang on, perfect. And I feel like I was going to jam, but now I can just fold. Yeah, of course I can. Once this bet gets ridiculously huge, I'm not going to call with bottom pair, no draws. Couple of folds. Ace 10 suited is not a fold. We're going to open there. Little nut straight action. I was going to say nut flush. I'm going to. Oh, this is a weird one. Small blind versus a 3-bet on the button. Yeah, let's raise it up. Folding here. And I'm going to bet for value. My straight, even though I don't like the old Queen of Diamonds. Okay. I don't think we can check call, so I think just betting with the nut straight draw. probably a good idea. And if he goes all in, it's a pretty easy fold. Is it an easy fold? I think obviously it is. Just wondering about the bet. I think in that situation, I don't have many better bluffs than ace queen. It's a nice blocker to the stronger calls. It's a blocker to the stronger hands that can call. And we're drawing to the nuts, so seems like a good one. Tens versus a hijack open. I'm gonna flat. Queen 3, I think we should start betting for value. And check the river. Nice. Tens, this is just a call all day. We have an overpair. We have a gut shot to the straight flush. There it is, straight flush, everyone. They don't come around often. I really hope he has a 5 of clubs, because we gonna get paid. Or an ace of clubs, of course. Out of position, I have to raise. I have to try and get the value. There we go. We got him. Nice one. Letting the 9 go. Yeah. Doesn't happen often. Sweet to get it all in. Straight flush versus nut flush. It's a cooler for him. He's got to be a little wary of it when the board is a straight run out like that, though. He can't just be like, oh well, I'm all in, I've definitely got the best hand. Well, now hands do beat you, so. Queen 5 suited. Yeah, we opening. We opening. Jack Queen, we're just getting this a lovely price. Won't be calling a bet here. Neither will I call with 10-9. Take it down with the king queen bluff. 8s, this is not a good run out. I wonder if, because we have a club. Kind of got to go for a bluff here with the worst in my range. I can't call. I do not have the best hand, almost ever. Don't know what I can get him to fold. It takes this line. Could I have... I'd have a better hand, right? I'd gotta have like ace, X. I don't know. I'm just gonna fold. If in doubt, let it out. Alright. Wasn't sure about turning that eight's hand into a bluff. That's what I was thinking. Ace Queen, the stuttering today. The raise is just too small to fold. The fans on my computer are starting to make a noise. I'm switching them off for a second. And they're back on. Right. 7, 8, 9, 10. Now we can check this one. It's fine. That's not bad. All right, I'll take a little straight draw on the turn. Ooh. Okay. Well, someone could have an 8. It's one of those ones where I do block some of the 10x's. I just don't see that many draws. I'm actually going to be a real wimp and just check fold this. Good. I just didn't feel there were enough draws for both players to just fold. This is a call because of the price. Could do with him not betting so small this time around. Fine. Let's see if we can get to showdown. Pocket 8s I'm going to open, King 10 I'm going to defend the big blind. Full pot lead, I'm just going to have to fold the 8s. Even though I don't like doing it. It's a little loose, pocket 4s. I shouldn't be decalling, especially against the short stack. We can let it go now. And King 10, I'm going to fold. Pocket Kings, open it in, get face a 3-bet. Nice, okay. Don't have aces. Calling a jam, he could have ace queen. For sure, he could have ace queen. And we're going to jam the turn. My bet size on that previous hand I don't think was great on the flop because we went from a third pot bet on the flop to a pot sized all in on the turn. I don't like that. Gonna have to bluff here with a king six. And we don't need to call this big old overbet with the tens. Ugh. Excuse me. King jack suited, I will defend the big blind. When I turn the nut straight draw, I think I have to bet. Nice, we get there. This is really exploitable, but I'm actually just going to go for a big old... Or actually, that doesn't make much sense. King jack. Let me think about this for a second. Do you know what? For the sake of just trying to enjoy this stream, I'm going to go all in. I just don't see enough draws calling. I think he could. He's definitely got a queen or a 10. And I'm just going to put him under huge pressure with it. Okay. Probably a big mistake. But what the hell? We'll go for it. Try and get that big all in. Five's an easy call on the turn. Fold river. 3-bet with king queen suited versus a button open. And pocket fives under the gun. Fives I'd normally fold to a 3-bet, but we're deep and it's a very, very small 3-bet. So I'm going to call. Where's the 5? Come on, 5. No, damn it. Wanted a 5 on the flop. 7-7-5 would have been nice. Come on, fives. Hey, we're good. This can just be a fold. If we're going to call with draws, they need to be stronger ones that are ahead of some bluffs, such as Ace X. Let's try and take this one down. Couple of limpers in the pot. Let's try and take it down with the suited ace. This guy's gone. He's re-raised all in, so we can fold. And such a huge all in, we can basically just call off. Jacks plus. Even jacks. Even jacks, I'm not sure I'm happy calling there. Excuse me. But queens is like a mandatory call, I think. Makes jacks close. Don't bet. Threes I think I can check down. Sixes are good. 9 I think I should check down. And we're not good. He definitely needs to... no, I guess he's right to check. Halfway through the hands. 251 hands played so far. 28 minutes. So yeah, like I said, just under an hour for 500 hands. Feels straight draw with these pocket fours. Guess I have to call, right? Of all the hands I check on this board, having pocket fours with straight. Christ, it's a big bet though, and he's very short. I think I'm gonna have to check jam. I have no idea if this is the right play, but I just feel like, given that I don't think I can call a pot size bet with pocket fours, and I have a draw to the nuts with them, and I think he has a whole lot of nothing that bets the flop like that. Why not? 7 cents into 15 we can call with a 10-9. Hey, we get the fold. I mean, he's probably folding a worse hand, but you know, he's losing a lot of equity when he does so. And we don't need to call down here, I don't think. If I had a diamond, oh, it's an overbet, so nah, we can just let it go and not even think about what we'd call with, really. So the cutoff is open, and I have 8-6 suited. I'm gonna call. I'm gonna open there and check there. Okay. We don't need to call this. Not drawing to anything here. Ace Queen, we'll check it back. And I think we just have to bet the river with 8 high. That's a very loose call. King high. Yeah, we can check down. Ace Queen has a decent amount of showdown value here. 10-7, no good. King 4 off fold. King 3 fold. Pocket queens over here. I'm just going to 4-bet all in against that stack size. Please hold. No ace, no jack. Oh no, jack's fine. That'll do. I so often read boards wrong, it's crazy. Okay, we've called versus a 3-bet with ace jack suited. Flop a nut flush draw. So probably not going to go anywhere just yet. Looking at my hands. This is one of my strong. No, it's not. I have other hands that can bluff. Obviously, I'm not keen on the pot size bet. Once I check, I think I have to call with the nut flush draw. Pretty easy fold on the river. Not sure about that turn bet. Can we call that size with the flush draw? I'm not sure. Gone for the squeeze with the queens. Just trying to consider bet sizing for the rest of the streets. That's a really nasty turn. Obviously, he could have king jack, and he might have ace king sometimes. That's nice. Okay, we like that one. Ace 10 would be the nuts. Yeah, I'm all in. You're gonna have a lot of 2 pairs here. Don't seem having ace 10 very often at all. And I really did not expect him to have kings ever. Can we hold? Yeah, we can. No 5. Nice. Okay. Yeah, I just don't expect him to have kings there. Calling a squeeze with kings. It's not good. It's not the way he should have played it, but he he got paid. What can you do? I mean, let's bring that hand up. You know, ignore his play there. He should probably just be ripping it in. Anyways. Ugh, look at that turn. I was dead on the turn. Is that cool? Big blind. No. Yeah, I mean, if he goes all in, I'm calling queen. The same thing would have happened. Kings v queens, you know, I'm losing my stack. Very surprised that he hesitated before calling that on the river. That was a little strange. I guess I'm check folding. Do I beat anything that he could have? I don't think so. I don't think bluffing's any good. We chop. Pocket aces. See if someone could 3-bet us now. Taking it down with the river bluff there with queen 6. Pocket kings. Can we get some action? A limp. Not sure that counts as much action. Especially when we take it down with the raise. Okay. This guy could definitely have 2 pair or better. But I'm not folding this ace at this time. I'm gonna... Oh, man. Oh god, he limp calls and then bets and bets and bets and bets. I'm gonna have better. Fuck it. Oh, we get lucky on the river. Hoo hoo hoo. It's a bad call though, and I knew it was when I made it. I mean, his play's bad, of course. And he almost got paid. Little bit of luck. Okay, we check calling the ace. Nice. Why we checked it? So we could check call. And when it kind of bricks for the draws, which it has done, then I'm prepared to call the ace a decent amount of time. Especially without a spade, because it's more likely he's bluffing with a spade draw. Oh! A little 2-pair action. kind of a frustrating run out. Gosh darn it. What was his bet size there? Because I think that shouldn't have been a snap call. He bet 29 is 29, full pot. Yeah, I think a full pot bet on that river. I think ace 8 is probably a fold. I have better two pairs that... Do I have better two pairs to call with? Really? Is that really the case? Is any two pair better? Is there any good two pair to call with? Really, we want to block a queen. So I think calling with a hand like Queen Jack is better than calling in with a hand like Ace 8. It's an interesting one. Yeah, to call with Ace 8, we just got to think that he's value betting worse, right? I don't think he is. I think not having hearts is good, but I'm just not sure about calling a pot size bet with Ace 8 here. I'd have to go through it properly and look at what hands I have in my range and stuff like that. Okay, less than 100 hands to go. I'll be calling turn here as well. That's a big all in. Having a heart is good, having a jack is good. I'm actually going to call here. Boom! We can mark this guy green. I want to see if someone calls. Oh, pocket fives. Oh my god, he got there on the flop. Gonna call here. Fold here. Call here. Then we get a top pair. Nice. And we can call that tiny bet. And we're good. And that guy's green, so that's fine. Right, where was that? Let's bring that window up. But this was a mistake, because I don't think we should have a calling range versus a 5x open. So I think we start when someone 5x opens, you just need to go into raise or fold mode, in which case you want hands that play well in those spots. Ace 10 suited is pretty close. I think maybe Ace Jack suited is a must raise. And then Ace 10 suited. I'd want the player opening to be deeper than that guy was, so I think that should have been a fold. Instead of we definitely should be calling. Right, okay. Yeah, that's it. Down here, that was just, I mean, pretty hard to watch when this guy just open jammed. Need to make a note on that. Open jammed pocket fives, 200 bigs. Open jam fives. Come on, let me type. Yeah, we're marking green as well. Fine. Pretty standard. Pretty standard. We're on the home stretch for this little session. All right, Jack 9 of diamonds. Come on. Come on, Jack 9. Yeah, it's a dry flop. We got some backdoor draws. This is actually a perfect bluff on this flop. Perfect bluff on this flop. Unfortunately, that is not one of the turns we were looking to continue on. Unsure of my range here. But Jack 9 is pretty weak. In fact, I don't think I have much weaker at all there. That's why I chose it as a bluff. Felt like I would definitely have some value bets there. I'd have some King X hands there as well that bet the flop, give up on the turn, hit on the river, hand like King 9 or something. This is pretty sweet. What do we do here? We bet. That's right, we did bet. We did go betting. Take it down. Gonna call over here with a little straight drizzle. Second pair straight drizzle. Second pair straight drizzle. Check it down. Come on, check it down. Don't bet the river. Annoyingly, I have to call here. Oh, it's such a small bet I have to call. Of course, he has the ace. Hey, we're good. You see? It just goes to show, like, the exact kind of same thing happened on both tables. You know, sometimes they have it, sometimes they don't. Queen 8. Offsuit. Yeah, why not? Why not? Why the fuck not? And 5s on the button. We're getting a price. Okay. Ace 10 we're going to open. Come on, 5s. Not far off. It's almost there. Take it down with the ace-10. Ace-9, can we get it? Take it down versus a limp? No, we're going to see a flop. Second pair, we can check back. Letting the fives go over here. Checking the turn. And we're going to check down, probably be good. Yeah, boy. Yeah, boy. Queen 8 fold. Jack 8. Check. 5-3 fold. And Jack 8, we're going to have to let it go. Fold. We're almost there. A few more hands. Can we get a big one? Can we get a big one? Come on, fives. Come on, fives. Ah, what the hell, man? Just spoil everyone's fun. Let's fold and watch to see what this guy's playing this way with. Queens and ace jack. Ace jack, that is a terrible call. Let's get this guy. Not King Green. Right. On the turn, we're going to start going for a little bit of thin value. That's very thin value. But I feel like we have to protect a little. And we can happily check back pretty much every river. Unless we hit the flush izzle. Right, that is 500 hands in just under an hour. So I'm going to sit out the next big blind on all tables. Fold the 5-4, fold the 8-3. That table be done. Fold the 8-4, Jack 9 in the small blind. We're gonna open it most of the time. Folding the old 7-6, that table's done. And that table's done also. There we go. Refresh the results. Now, shall I drag them over or pop them onto the screen with this? No, because that ain't going to look much good. Let's drag them over. 1 second. Here you go. Them be the results of this session. So we lost the big all-in Queens v Kings. We won a big pot, we lost a big pot, and we got lucky. This was ace 10 versus ace jack. All in on the turn, I believe. And I hit a 10 on the river. So I got lucky. Other than that, pretty standard session, just standard. Nothing much to talk about. There was one interesting hand, but I may or may not look at it later on. Anyways, that's the results of this quick session. I'll be back online again tomorrow, probably. And until then, enjoy the video. Or I hope you did. See you next time.